Guys, there's just so much going on right now. I don't even know how to start on this one. It's been a crazy day. Holy cow. So I talked to my biological father yesterday, and I wanted to meet with him today, and he was not receptive to meeting with me. And I was just like, if there's ever a time to tell your side of the story, now's the time. And I was giving him, I was like, hey, this is it. I'm here for the weekend. Do you want to talk to me? Cool. So then he called me. I called him at noon. He's calling me right now. Oh, he's calling me. He's mad because I reached out to the siblings and now he's calling me back. Watch this. This is Michael.
Michael, this is Mr. Hatton calling you.
Mr. Hatton, how's it going?
Good. Hey, my daughter said you're trying to reach out to her, and she's made it very clear to you that she doesn't want to be bothered with you.
Oh.
So I would advise you, before I have to take this to a different level with you, to leave my family alone.
To leave your family alone?
That is correct. And they've made it very clear to you to leave her alone. But she said you even tried to Facebook her. So if you have any type of contact with her again, I will get you for harassment, young man.
Okay. Well,
okay.
Well,
you have a good one.
Okay. Well, I'm just coming from a different angle here of just trying to track down some siblings. If we have the same
You don't have any siblings.
I don't have any siblings.
Not on my side of the family.
Okay, so we don't share a bloodline at all.
No. And my daughter here made it very clear that you're trying to force yourself upon them. So whatever your game is, I would advise you to stop. You've been warned.
Who am I forcing upon anybody?
Michael, let's not play no stupid questions here with me, okay?
Nobody's playing stupid questions.
So leave my kids alone. They made it clear to you that they don't want to be bothered with you. Is it hard for you to understand that?
I'm just trying to get your perspective on things. If you don't want to talk,
understand that.
If you don't want to talk to me, I have siblings I can talk to. Like, I don't understand.
The siblings don't want to talk to you, so you don't have nobody to talk to.
I don't have anybody to talk to.
Not siblings.
Really?
Not for me.
Okay.
So you go and do whatever you got to do, but if you mess with my kids, I'm going to make sure that they make sure that you get arrested for harassing them when they've made it clear to you that they don't want to be bothered.
Okay, but they're adults, right?
No.
They're not. Oh, they're not adults, so they're not in college.
Michael, you want to play games with me? Or I will come find you.
Do you want to? If you want,
leave my family alone.
Okay.
You understand what I'm telling you?
I'm just trying to get on.
I made that clear to you.
You made it clear
leave
that.
my family alone. I tell you what, Michael, let's do it this way. Why don't we just go get the police involved and let's get some attorneys involved, and then we can get it fixed. Is that good for you?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I mean, I'm here for the weekend, so I've got some time.
All right, good deal. So let's make sure you leave my family alone.
Oh, is that right?
You go and do whatever you got to do, and you leave my family alone. And once they make sure that it's clear to you that you are not welcome, you keep on moving. All right?
I'm reaching out to grown adults, so I mean, whatever control game that you think that you're trying to play.
Son, I don't play control games.
Okay.
I don't play. You the one came up here under a false pretense with lies.
I
you sat outside of my building yesterday, having the people run around trying to take pictures or whatever. So we got you on videotape, Mike. So let's not play games here, okay?
Okay.
You want to be an adult? Act like one.
You want to be a what?
If you want to be an adult, act like one.
Oh, I'm acting like one. I'm trying to talk to another. I'm trying to talk to another grown adult. I'm trying to talk to a grown adult about what happened 25 years ago. I'm trying to talk to a grown adult about what happened 25 years ago.
Well, you don't have nothing to talk to me about.
I don't have anything to talk to you about, so the scars on my body are nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about to me.
Nothing to talk about.
You want to get your stories from anybody and anywhere else you want to go. Alright, I gave you what I had to tell you yesterday.
So you don't want to set the record. You don't want to set the record straight on anything.
There's no record to set straight. Take whatever you have, and that's your record.
Okay, so you don't want to.
I want you to stay away from me and my family.
So you don't want. No, you want me to stay. That you said that just because you're out of the picture, that's fine. I can talk to another grown adult about their father that we happen to share a bloodline with.
You heard what I said?
Did you hear what I said? Really?
I called you. I'm telling you, my family's telling me that you're trying to reach out to them and they don't want to be bothered with you, so leave them alone.
Well, I mean, if they're grown adults, they can do what they want to, and you can do what you want to too, because apparently that's what you've done for the last 25 years. If you're trying to like forget about me, if you want to forget about me, you can forget about me.
I've already done that, son. I've already moved on from that.
You've already
chapter in my life.
okay.
So you trying to come back on your terms, or you just trying to force yourself on people? That's not the way I'm going about doing.
No, I just wanted to talk to you.
Different ways of doing what you're trying to do.
I just wanted to talk to you, and I knew you'd probably come up with some excuse if I called you in advance. So that's why I showed up, and I'm saying, hey, I'm here for a couple days, and if you want to talk to me, then we can talk about this.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Oh, we don't have anything to talk about. So your kids right now don't know that you were in jail.
Oh, my kids know everything about me.
Oh, so they know that you went to.
Public does. It's public record, so there's nothing to hide.
Okay.
So whatever you're trying to insinuate or whatever, you way out in left field.
Oh man, I'm off base on that one. The scars on my body just say something different then, huh?
I don't care less about the scars on your body, man.
Nice. That's really classy. I like that.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Nice.
You're a classy guy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reach out to siblings, and if siblings want to talk to me, then that's on them because they're grown adults.
Yeah, if they tell you to leave them alone and you continue to bother them, that's called harassment.
Okay. Well, no siblings have told me that yet. So until that time happens, then I guess if you don't want to talk to me, that's okay. I'll go talk to some siblings. Okay.
Well, you go talk to siblings. See if anybody talk to you.
Okay. Okay. Well,
right.
Yeah, I'll go down to California and I'll chill with Michaela then.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Perfect. Well, if anytime you want to talk, yeah, I'd hang up too. Dumb fuck. Yeah. Yeah, he just called me and went off. Yeah, I'd take a lie too, dog. Go ahead and take that L. Yeah, I'd go ahead and take that L on that one too. Whoo. Yup. I'd go ahead and take that L too. Come see about me. I'm loving this. What a joke. What an absolute joke. I'm shaking right now. Like, So, anyways, I reached out to a biological father who I guess just turns into a sperm donor then at this point, like, whatever. Anyways, I reached out to him today at noon. I said, hey, would you like to come down and meet with me and talk? And then he all of a sudden just says like, well, I would, but I did a little research on you last night. I guess you weren't so genuine and forthcoming about your intentions. I was like, hey, I just wanted to meet you and talk with you. I think my intentions are very clear. And what I'm assuming happened is that he was able to Facebook search my name and came up with a movie trailer. Yes, I'm working on a project. That project happens to include you. Would you like to meet up and discuss it? Maybe give me your side of the story? Maybe set the facts straight? He says, no, meeting up with you at Safeway yesterday is about, I guess you can just take your handshake and you'll be fine. And you can let your mom's side of the story and you can let the state records side of the story tell it how it is. And I like to keep to myself, so that's how we'll leave it right now. And I was like, you're sure this is the route you want to take? After 25 years, this is what you want to do? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. So I wish you all the best, and you take care now. So I sit in this cafe and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if you think I landed in Anchorage, Alaska without a backup plan and traveled 1,500 miles without some contingency, then you are very mistaken. Because I planned for this. If a biological parent didn't want to sit down with me, okay, I think there's some biological siblings in the area. So I reached out to some biological siblings. Hey, I think I'm your half brother. Ever heard of me? Siblings are like, I've never heard your name ever. But I was always wondering if I was the only one or if there was somebody out there that looked like me. I send him pictures and I'm just like, and I was like, yeah, I'm your biological sibling. And he's like, and on the other end of the line, they just be like, there was this side of my father that I never knew about. That's crazy. This is crazy. My mind is blown. And I'm like, hey, you're not alone, baby brother. You're not alone, baby sister. We're in this together. So I'm meeting a biological sibling tomorrow. Brother D'Angelo. And then I looked up another biological sibling, biological sister. I'll call her Lisa because she doesn't really want to be involved in the documentary. I was like, hey, here's how's it going down. And she's like, well, I was born way after 94, so I never heard about him being incarcerated for, what was he incarcerated for? And at the same time, we were both like, I said assault and she said assault. And she's like, oh my gosh, I knew something was off. And there were pieces in the story that were missing. This is crazy wild. And I was like, hey, believe it. You're not alone. And I sent her my picture and she's like, you look just like him. And I was like, I know I do. And I was like, I look like you too. And I'm like, hey, we need to meet up. We're family, we're blood. So it's just been this has been crazy wild. Like, I'm meeting up with biological siblings, and if a biological father didn't want to talk to me, then that's fine. It's like I was going after the siblings, and then sure enough, guess who just called? Biological father says, stay away from my family. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have any siblings. Not from me. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it's laughable, like, just the degree, it's just like, there's two sides on how this could go. Very civil or pure chaotic. And I'm like, I tried to be civil with you. I wanted to get your side of things in a calm manner, and I just wanted to know from you, a biological part of me, what happened. Couldn't do it. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I respect your choices. I respect your decisions. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. But don't think that I don't know other people's names. I don't know associates. Like, I didn't come up here, you were part of the trip. You were definitely part of the story, but I'm gonna tell my story. And if that story involves other people that are like somehow connected to me, then I'm gonna reach out to them. And whatever control game that you think that you want to control the narrative, then by all means you can control your narrative. But if I'm reaching out to other grown adults, they're grown adults, they can do whatever they want. And you don't have control there. So when you call me up and you start talking about stay away from my family, and it's just like, you are connected to me. So anything you're connected to, I'm going to be connected to. So don't try to put this shroud of protection over my family, and you come out of the woodwork after all these years and you got people running around, my place at work, and it's just like, you left me no choice. You abused me. You abandoned me. You wanted to tell your side of the story. Why didn't you do it 25 years ago? Why didn't you do it 20 years ago? And then he tries to hide behind, he's like, well, I reached out to you on Facebook in 2007. And I'm like, nobody knew what Facebook was in 2007. Are you mad because you sent me one message that I got shuffled in with all these other messages? And if you go through the Facebook protocol back then, it was, in order to receive a message, you had to be friends. If you weren't friends with the person, you didn't see the message request, and it got sent into a spam box. So if he's upset because he reached out and I didn't say anything back in 2007, right after I graduated high school, maybe I wasn't worried about reaching out to him after high school. Maybe I was trying to get on the straight and narrow and just be like, hey, I'm just trying to go to college. Hey, I don't need a biological father that abused me when I was 3 years old, that I still have scars on my body from, that I don't need him reaching out to me as an adult and then saying, hey, I'd like to be a part of your life now. No, I got a family. I have friends. I don't know what you want from me. This isn't a person that I want to have a relationship with. Would I like some clarity? Sure. I would like some clarity. I would like to fill in some gaps to my life about how did I get here? How did this happen? Outside of that, I don't need a Christmas card. I don't need, hey, I'll see you in the summertime for the old cookout. I don't need that. Would I like to know exactly what happened? Yes. Am I empathetic enough to just be like, hey, let me see things from your side. What was going down? Yes, I am empathetic enough to say that, yes, maybe if given the same exact circumstances, maybe I would have responded the same exact way. We are humans. So just to see this person in action and to be like, he's worried about his family now. He's worried about, don't break my shroud of what people thought of me or used to think of me. Don't break that down. But in 1994, it was okay. And then on this last phone call, then he's like, you're not my son. No, I forgot about you a long time ago. And I'm just like, okay, you tell me how you really feel. If you feel angry, then tell me you feel angry. If you feel remorse, then tell me you feel remorse. Take ownership, take responsibility, feel something. But just because you won't talk to me doesn't mean that that's the end all be all of, well, go ahead and take that back. It's like, I'm still out here. I don't know what do you think was going to happen? You thought I was going to quit? Like, no, it's not over. Like, this person does not have any, like, control or power over me. So I'm just like, I don't know who you're talking to, but this is not going to stop because you don't want to be on camera or because you don't think it's the right thing to do. It's like, if you want to stay shrouded in mystery and you want to hide behind, like, well, I'm a very private person. It's like, okay, you do you. Like, do what you feel you have to do. But apparently I have a younger sister. Apparently I have a younger brother. Apparently I have 3 younger brothers. Apparently I have 2 younger sisters. Okay, you don't have to talk to me. Hey, Mr. Plus over 18, how are you doing? So it's like, I don't know. So now I'm texting siblings and then he's over here saying like, they politely asked you to leave them alone. I'm just like, then why did she just text me? Like, okay, it's like, you can make up your lies, whatever you want to do, but we chilling. We out here. Like, I'm really out here. You can talk to me if you want to or not. Holy cow. He didn't want to talk to me today at noon, and now it is 10:45. He just called me a couple minutes ago. It's 10:30. It's like, he didn't want to talk to me 10 hours ago. Now all of a sudden I'm reaching out to siblings. I'm making him think about stuff he never thought he had to think about again. Now all of a sudden, oh, okay. Now I tried to text him and I was like, hey, no documentary. You just want to sit down and talk. And the message didn't get delivered because it was on an iPhone. So then I was like, okay, so apparently this person had a phone call from me, immediately blocked me, thought he was done with me. I'm stirring up the pot. I don't care. I just flew 1,500 miles. My story is going to get told. I'm going to try to help some people. I'm going to try to bring some clarity to some situations. People think it's too late to tell their story. It is not too late to tell your story. You can overcome enormous obstacles and you can still rise. This is not over. And just because a biological parent doesn't want to connect with you, then that's fine. Then you can find somebody else that's connected to you. And you can find other ways of seeing it from somebody else's perspective. And now this guy wants to play the protective father role. Stay away from my family. It's my family too now. You ensured that. And especially with another sibling or 5 other siblings, you ensured that. I'm connected to a lot of people around here. And no fault of my own. So if you want to hide behind this facade of I'm the protective father and stay out of my life and I'll get the police involved. The police are the ones that saved me when you left me home by myself because you couldn't afford childcare. And you want to get the police involved? Call the police. I want to hear what they have to say about this. I have Captain Cook in my cell phone and he's saved already. So if you want to talk about police in Anchorage, let's talk to police in Anchorage. That's fine. We can do whatever you want to do. I'm here for 2 more days. And we can run with whatever story you want to run with. But don't try to be a protective father after 25 years and be all like, stay away from my family. It's my family too. They're adults. If it was a person that was under the age of 18, absolutely. Maybe I'll reach out to them when they turned 18 or something after that. It's like, this person is in college right now. So they can make their own choices. If you want to pick up arms and come after me, yeah, good luck with that, bruh. Like, no. And it upsets me because he didn't want to be the protective father when I was getting abused, when he was abusing me. But now all of a sudden it involves his little girl. And all of a sudden I'm in his city right now. And I'm showing up at his place of work. And now he's the person feeling attacked and I'm supposed to feel sorry for him. And it's just like, nah, you don't get to play. You don't get to control this narrative. So if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. I'll send you a postcard to your place where you work. If you don't think that I can reach you and you think that you're untouchable, I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye and I'm gonna make sure everybody remembers. And this isn't gonna be an easy weekend to walk away from. Like, you gotta show up on Monday. No, it's President's Day on Monday. You gotta show up on Tuesday and tell the receptionist on like, did my biological son come by here? Yup. Explain your way out of that one. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. What a joke.